Or maybe I'll just heal, use chain armor, and then move.
I can
I like
I
that
can
plan.
take him out this turn. I can't
So do
move
I
if I do that, but I can take him out.
if I use the chain armor, he'll kill himself or retaliate, probably.
If he's next to you. What if he hits a ranged attack?
Oh, that's right. That's right. I was
I'd rather
forgetting.
have you ready to go because you're gonna have to work your way up now because you've got a minimum move of 2,
Yeah, moving is
unless you
hard
have a
here.
jump that you can use.
No, I could do a move 4. That'd at least get me some.
That could get you to here,
Yeah.
and then there's 2 right there. Yeah, I can take care of
Oh,
him.
okay. I'll
My
just
trick
move.
is I need to get over here to loot this again.
I actually only have a move 3, so it'll use 2 to go onto this space, right? And
Right?
then 1 to get to you.
Yeah, if I'm out of the way, I'm moving pretty
If
early,
you're out of the
so
way. Okay, I'll go a little later.
and I should be able to kill him. I mean, unless I throw a pure miss.
Okay.
Then again, I thought you were going to kill him easy. Who would have thought that the one heal point that he got was critical?
No. Oh, I attacked him twice and didn't do 1 damage.
You had 3 1 damage attacks pending and only got 1 damage out of it. What's he doing? Move 1, attack 1. Yeah. So if you don't get close to him, he won't hurt you.
Okay.
But he's dead, Jim, anyway.
Why not?
Would you attack all enemies?
Yeah.
Oh no, that was the
The
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Just in case you got any funny ideas.
All right, I got to rest. I got a long rest. Oh, you've got your jump.
I do, so I think I can not get to the door.
Yeah, but it'll get you right next to the door, right?
Yeah.
And that's the
Yeah.
difficult. That's the difficult hex.
Right. So then I walk off of it without impediment.
Correct, because that's not the door is not difficult. And you'll rest too, right?
I think I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I think you're good. I think you're in good stead. The jump gets you there, and then you long rest, then you're healed up, and then I can catch up to you, sort of. Why isn't it letting you go there?
I am wondering the exact same thing. I guess it's 2 to move on, even if it's jump.
No, that's not right.
1, 2. Am I impeded in any way? No.
No, that's
Seems like a
frustrating.
bug. Yeah, I think that's a bug.
I don't know. Maybe I don't understand the rules.
Could go either way. It's also one of those things where like there's game rules and video game rules.
Yeah.
It might be one of the differences.
It's not going to kill us either way.
Nope. I think we got this. It's a small room. How many enemies could there possibly be in there?
4 or 5.
4, 8, 12 possibly?
Yeah. You need to finish your turn.
Oh yeah, I sure do.
I didn't want to burn that one, but this has been an expensive. Like, feel like I'm burning the cards I don't want to burn.
Yeah, basically just get a long rest.
I'll be picking up my favorite and then joining you. What are you cards you thinking about burning here?
It's a little tough. I'm thinking maybe Healing Sands. I'm really trying to decide if part of me really values the idea of moving into that room with Healing Sands movement to get the disadvantage.
Yeah, that's always a good way to walk in.
Yeah. So in that case, maybe I burn Flaming Sickle at this point.
Yeah, if you walk in there though, you better have a good idea about shielding. Can you shield at all?
So I'll have the disadvantage from the movement on attack. I cannot shield on attack.
So,
So maybe I try to move in with the jump again and see if it doesn't mess me up this time. And
well,
then I'll have a shield from that, and then I just heal myself in the doorway with Healing Sands.
yeah, it seems like you're going to be short.
You think the 2 jump isn't gonna do it?
Well, only because it just did it to you, right? Which is not necessarily bad because that puts you here and healed.
Yeah, but I was trying to land on it from one space back, if you remember. So it feels to me like the game is saying landing on it costs you the movement. And if I have jump, I can maybe go over it, and it won't even be considered, is my thinking.
Interesting. So what's then your next play? You're here. Let's say you're here. Worst case scenario, right? Healed up, but outside the door.
Yeah, that would suck.
You know. Well, I mean, would it? I mean, you don't have Swift and you don't have Healing Sands, right? So then your next move is to.
I could even do a fast move at that point. Move 3. Oh no, I'll have used that. So my next move would be base 2 move, whatever it is.
Well, it might
And
be
just,
Blade Dance with your jump, and depending.
oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah. I could
Um,
uh, I could even blade dance to move in.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's bad if you burn what you want. You were talking about Flaming Sickle, right?
Yeah,
Once you get in, though, I think and we determine where the enemies are. That's the time when you might use shield and get those 3 shields up when you know they're running at you,
that's true.
because then you won't take damage with 3 shields. It'll be minimal. Plus, they'll take minimum 3 back, right? Plus the 2 for moving onto you.
Plus, I throw my chain shirt. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if it'll let me move. Oh, that's in a minute,
Yeah, you got to
actually.
pick your turn now. How early do you think you're moving this turn?
16. Unless you want me to go
No, no, it's
late.
fine. I just wanted to be after you.
16.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get in the mix. Well, you could actually, interesting. I mean, whatever. You could try and see if you can move and then undo it, right? Looks like it's going to let you go, right?
It is gonna let me. Yep. Alright, we do it.
The smell gets even worse when you finally open the door to the back cabin. More of these robed madmen are performing some sort of incantation over an altar piled high with severed limbs and unidentifiable mounds of flesh.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
With the flies buzzing and the strange
It
guttural
sure
chanting,
doesn't.
all you want to do is get as far away as possible. But you have a job to do, so you commence with the killing.
All right, so now you're shielded and you're healing, right?
Right.
Let's see, before we do anything, so you got the Viper going move to attack 1, right?
Yep. Move to attack 3. The Zealots are going melee as well. So I'm going to do my chain armor and they'll start taking retaliate damage at least, hopefully.
Well, the other thing is they're going to move next to you, right? The only
Yeah.
guy who can wound you is this guy. And he'll move first, right? Move 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so he'll come up next. So yeah, that's what you want to do. You're going to kill the snake.
Yeah, this should be pretty good. Oh wait, the rough terrain.
Did not see that coming.
Rough
Okay,
terrain saves them.
that was unfortunate. And that's difficult terrain too, right?
Yep. So one Zealot will get close to me and hit me and get messed up. The others will not. But at least they're not attacking me.
If I use my boots, I can get to here. If I don't use my boots, I'd have to land on that. And I'm not in the mood to take 3 damage at this point, I don't think. So I think I want to move the boots and end up behind you.
That's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I figure if I can put attack 5 on him.
Did you get the goggles?
No, I got the shields. Or the
Smart.
piercing bow, sorry. I should have gone the goggles. I don't know. I think that was a pretty solid attack.
I think so. He's gonna be the big problem.
He's almost dead now, Jim. All right, so whatever you do, don't move next to anybody, right?
Oh yeah, just make them come over here.
Make him come to you. Problem is, I don't have a ranged attack.
Want me to move?
No, I can short rest and get a ranged attack back. The problem is, if you move next to somebody, then they're not going to take 2 points of damage, right?
Right.
How many more of those do you have, do you think? Because you only had 5, and you've used at least 2.
It is not doing a good job of telling me, in my opinion. I hover above the card. Doesn't really say.
What I don't want us to do is plan a strategy and then have your card disappear, right?
Yeah. I'll have at least one hit though, so otherwise it would have disappeared, right?
Right.
I want to say 3 have been used at least, but possibly 4. So
I
maybe
know
one.
2 have.
Yeah. So maybe 2 left.
So the snake is going to come here, right? To here.
Yeah. I wonder, do you think if I go 38, there's any chance I go after them?
Zealots? No. They're almost always 50 and higher.
Okay. But maybe the snake.
Definitely the snake. Snakes almost always move early.
I'm just gonna shield and then set up an attack in my move slot. Sit still and shield and do damage.
I am just in a bad spot for what I have, the cards I have.
I can still cancel if we want a different plan.
No, you're good. That's not really what I wanted to burn. You're going to stay there, correct?
Correct.
Well, I may end up be. This will be interesting. I don't know. All right. Well, I moved before everybody. That's interesting. And that elite is going to wound. The other guys are just plain attacks. Range 3, so.
Yeah, the range attacks. Pretty annoying for me here. Oh, that looks pretty nice.
Well, you want me to take out the zealot? I think that's my move. To take out the elite zealot.
Yes, we don't wound.
Yep. And then run in here, and I'll take the Viper, which makes it an attack 1 on me, but on you it's an attack 3, right? Because you're plus 2, so.
Yep, I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's going to put me in good position. I won't need the favorite, but ow, freak, that hurt.
That did.
They're not moving, right? So that's going to be, you're going to get retaliation here if you're planning on doing attack 2 shield.
Yep.
Oh well. You just got to survive this one guy's attack.
Yeah.
Or I do. What the freak? Why did he attack me?
I kind of saw it coming. Partially because I was like, wait, I'm full health. It wouldn't even matter if I got hit. I know they don't actually think like that, but fate does.
That was not cool.
Oh man. This is gonna be a fun turn.
Well, looking at the room, using the drone's eye view, we've got a string of gold, right? Here, here, here. All 2s. We've got 2 enemies, one with 6 hit points. He's going to be huge. I'll do my best to finish the snake, but I don't know if I'm going to be around to finish the zealot, so. Because I only have 3 cards left.
Oh yeah. I'm still good. I can finish it out.
All right, well, I got a short rest, so. This could be my last turn. Oh, and he's going to heal. That's good. That's good.
Oh, I wish I went after him.
Well, he's a range 2 also, so he's going to move back away from you.
I changed my turn. I can change my turn and still kill him before he goes.
Well, you haven't picked your cards yet, yeah. I mean, you've picked your cards, you just haven't moved them.
Yeah, I haven't picked the order yet.
Yeah.
But this order was. Oh no, both would need light. I would have to get lucky. Because basically, I can instead just do 4 damage with Shield of the Desert, Burning Light, right? 1 extra attack, and then 2 damage with the movement. But that would also burn light, so I would have to get lucky. Whereas, let's see, if I just did Blade Dance for fire and light, I would do 4. No other option to do 2.
1, 2, skip. Then you move 2. Skip the pull. You move 2 or skip the move even. And then that's
Yep.
2, 4.
I'll go with the 5 damage play because there's better odds I get +1 than +2.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Wait, what? Just
Well, and it puts you probably here, right?
mm-hmm.
You use your sun when you do that?
I did not. But it's actually fine. I'll use the sun on the 4 attack instead.
Basically the same thing.
Oh, it'll let me choose now. Yeah, but it's basically the same. And then
Better to do the 2 guaranteed because the +1 may not be guaranteed, right?
yeah.
All right, this would be a good time for you to draw a +1 or 2x. I looked away.
Ain't that how it goes?
Did you miss?
Yeah. I missed.
There, that's a miss for you. I tried to kill him so he wouldn't hit you.
I appreciate that.
All right, well, I pretty much set you up. If you had still Flaming Sickle, that would have been the perfect card to end that.
Yeah, it would have.
All
Right
right.
now, I am doing a short rest anyway, so I can just do twirling stabs, or I can do. What?
I'm long
Yeah.
resting, so.
All right, I'll wrap it up here.
Yeah, twirling and the secondary attack, I think, is the key, right?
Yep.
And you're.
I should have done secondary attack. I just did.
Oh,
Shield.
you know what you should have done was you should have thrown your armor on. That would have killed the snake.
Oh, I don't. My armor's already used though, right?
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Oh, I can do shield here though with this burn.
No, but don't because you want to do the.
Well, I'm gonna do twirling stabs.
Oh, that's right. You're right. I was thinking you were going to play a different card for some reason.
Yeah, I should have actually done. Oh, that works actually, so it doesn't matter. Well, it was overkill.
All right, we did it. Victory is
Certainly
ours.
doesn't give you
That's a
pleasure
win.
sifting through the human remains on the altar, but it does end up proving useful in between the bouts of vomiting. You find a necklace, one Sandy had described in detail as never leaving the neck of her husband. With this in hand, you can bring at least some peace to the blacksmith's widow and inform the city guard about this whole situation. Still, you have a sneaking suspicion this isn't the end of the trail. These robed men were certainly all underlings, which means Roland is still out there. One could make the argument that this is the city guard's job, but you search the cabin of the ship anyway, and find a curious map. It's a crude depiction of the boiler district, and one building is clearly marked.
You got
Surely it
executioner,
couldn't
not
hurt
bad.
to check it out.
Look at what mine was. I was supposed to end my turn next to you every single round.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough.
In a 2-man game, that's throwing. Like,
That is
good luck
hard.
winning while doing that. Yeah, the other one was don't use an item again. I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, that one's almost impossible. But at least you had a chance at Shadow, right? The Executioner, I lucked out. I killed those 2 dogs and then the next guy with all of them.
Oh yeah, you probably got Executioner multiple times over.
Yeah. All right, you outkilled me this time. Congratulations.
Hey, not
Look
bad.
at the damage I did. Holy cow.
47. I've never seen that much.
Let's see. Healing done. You're a healer. That's for sure. And 6 piles of gold. Nice work there. Oof, look at you with 11 XP. That's definitely put you into tier 2 range.
Yeah, don't even need the perks.
All right. New perk unlocked. So we get a perk, period, and 6 XP. And a ritual in stone.
Pretty exciting stuff.
Right, I got my
One leg.
third different type of monster. And you got an extra own all required item types. Okay, let's see. Let's look at this next quest here. A ritual in stone. I don't kill all enemies, destroy all summoning stones. You recovered a map from the Black Ship time to find out where it leads. Looks like it's got the stone golems and the shields, and more of those freaking zealots. Okay,
Zealots.
interesting. We looks like we've both promoted, and I now have the doomed compass too, which is fun. During your turn, force an enemy within range 5 to perform a move 2 action. With only one slot, I've got many things to put in it. I have one available perk right now. I've unlocked a perk. Nicely done. I'm going to burn that perk right now by removing 2. And I'm going to get another perk when I level, but I'm going to burn that 1 perk right now as part of this. Burn 2 -1 cards. Without leveling up, do you have a perk? You do from that game. What do you think you're going to use
I
yours on?
do. I am pretty attracted to these options that are going to create magic randomly, since I'm always craving extra light, extra fire.
Over removing the -1s? Because you have the low attack cards, right?
Yeah, I know it's tough. Um,
You have
I
a
think,
really interesting one there with refine too.
yeah, remove 1 -2 and a +1. That's a total disparity of +3. Whereas consistency would just be a disparity of +2.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, blazing light, that's to me that's actually really high value because it's +1, and then each of those magics, those are probably effectively +1 at least, and sometimes more. So I'm definitely thinking. I think refine. I think that's the highest value.
You're going to get another perk, right? So you do have another perk to pick.
Oh, I've got 2 right now. Okay.
Yeah, you've got one when you level up and pick your card. You're going to get another one. So I'm going to go ahead and do the level up and pick my card as part of this. So leveling up, it's going to give me a choice between 2 cards, and then I've got to choose. First card is Repeat Shot. Attack 3, range 3, +2. Attack and gain 1 experience if the target was your favorite. Bottom is attack 5, range 3, so that's a lost card though. But it's a huge attack. The other one is Ricochet, which is attack 2, range 3, attack 2. Target a different enemy within range 2 of the target of the previous ability. On your next 4 attacks, when possible, to the bottom, one enemy adjacent to the target suffers 2 damage. So it's kind of interesting, basically, that glances off the guy and hurts him. And then you can use it as a standing card to damage guys.
Interesting.
I'm going to pick. I'm going to go with Repeat Shot. Top non-loss becomes a +5 basically, and gain 1 experience if the target was your favorite. So that could be a potential 8, right? Attack. And then
Yeah,
the
that would
bottom
be
loss is a
nice.
attack 5 also. So otherwise it's a 2. That'll allow me to use another perk. And with my other perk, I can never get rid of the -2 card. Darn it. Well, I'm going to get rid of the other consistency, get rid of those other minus cards. And now I am as negative gone as I can. Reduce the size of my deck. So I'll not only that, but I'll pull those positives more often.
Yep. I love the -2, the 2 -1s removal.
Yeah.
Do you
What
think
about,
that's the
go ahead.
do you think that's the highest value? Because so removing a -2, right? You draw it and it ruins 1 turn, right? Whereas removing 2 -1s, feasibly, each -1 ruins your turn, right? Leaves the opponent with just 1 HP. So in some ways, it's like that's removing 2 potential turn ruiners, whereas removing 1 -2 is only 1 turn ruiner.
True. And you can mitigate that with advantage too, right? So then you pull the -2 on a turn where you're with advantage, and then it doesn't even count. So yeah, minimizing the impact of all the negatives seems to be the way I math it out.
Hmm.
But I get jealous until I get that next perk of getting something like,
Something's fancy.
yeah, replacing a 0 with a +2 muddle card. I mean, go add 2 damage, or um, a stun, replacing 1 0 card with a 0 stun, or just flat out adding a +2 card, or replacing 1 +3 for +3, or +1 for a +3. So those are the ones I'm jealous of. But now I get to start doing those. I'm done with my negatives. I literally cannot take another negative card out.
Mm, that's pretty good. That feels good.
Did you want to go ahead and pick your card?
Yeah, I'm looking at them. I've got Harvest Sickle, which range 2, attack 4.
I can't see
Not a
it.
good speed. 52 initiative. Then the bottom is a burn movement. Move 5, loot each hex you enter with this movement. Um, Nothing wows me there, but I actually quite like the other one, Barbaric Instincts.
Oh, I
This
love
one is
Barbaric
just
Instinct.
it's a loaded card. No burns on it. Super fast, 12 initiative. Shields 1, pull 1, range 2. All adjacent enemies suffer 1. So you'll basically end up getting, 1 damage on whoever you pull, but 1 damage on everyone around you. Creates fire, and you can use it all you want. So pretty good. And then on the bottom, it's not a slouch either. Attack 1, wound 1. But if there's magic out there, you move 2, attack 1, wound 1. And that's a loaded card with so many options.
Yeah, especially you need the light magic, right?
Hmm.
So that fits with your other choice. Are you going to pick the Barbaric Instinct then?
I'm gonna pick Barbaric Instincts.
All right, off to perk land then. What perk do you want to pick?
Let's see, we already got Refine. Remove -2, added a +1. I might want to remove 2 -1s.
Not a bad move. I mean, when you're done removing 2 -1s, you'll only have 2 negative cards in your deck.
Hmm. Yep,
This could be a fun time to add more magic, though. You like that magic.
I really do. I'm gonna go. This time I'm gonna go with a wild card. I'm seeing it as extra magic gives me extra functions, whereas I'm not the damage dealer, so I'm not really too worried if I get a -1. I don't do as much damage as I would have thought, that kind of thing. I'm more about I want to have those extra functionalities on my cards, those
Yeah.
pushes, those extra moves, those extra pulls.
What about
Be that
the
utility.
what about the Bulwark card that throws an extra shield up for when you're doing the shield card?
Never go wrong with shield on a tank.
That'd be random, right? Just then you do an attack and you end up with an extra shield.
Hmm.
You
Yep,
got a lot of fun choices, I think.
I think so too. I think funnest to me sounds like Sounds like the big magic, the blazing light.
Blazing light. And then you could. They'll show up on the same turn too, right? So it's
Hmm.
not like you have to do something else. So that'll be fun. I can't wait till
Yeah,
it actually happens. That'll be a fun planning that next turn.
exactly. Once it happens, you've just got so many options open.
Well, that's exciting. Exciting for your level 2. Congratulations. Do we have any merchanting to do?
Got 22 gold. I could buy an item.
I'm looking at either a body item. I seem to be in the middle of the battle, so leather armor would not be a negative for me, I think. I am going to buy the leather armor. And what do you think about my sales? I've got this Doom Compass now and Oak Charm.
They use the same slot, right?
Yeah, so that gives me, plus my minor healing potion, that gives me 3 items. It's going to take me to level 5 to be able to get that. Or level 5 to get 3 slots open. So I'm thinking about selling one of them. I like the Doom Compass because I can move somebody to and put them in a better position. But I do love the Bless.
I'm looking at Boots of Striding or Heater Shield.
Wow, that's rough for you because I ended up selling the Bless card. I'm going to keep Doom Compass for now.
I think that's reasonable.
Let me talk to you about those boots. What's the thing you need to do the most often? Move to or jump?
Mm-hmm. True.
You seem to have pretty good movement.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
Part of
how
me was kind of
often?
imagining doing move 2 on my jump, right? But why do that when I can just do jump
And then your
on
move 4 or
my
your
move
move
3s and
3s.
4s? Mm-hmm. I gotta say, I like the winged shoes. So when I do shoes, I'm definitely gonna do winged. I like that idea. With I would say my arm item. Do you think that's gonna be heater shield, or do you think I'm gonna do a two-handed warhammer?
So this is interesting. When you look at how the red guard plays, the heater shield is a temporary shield. It just deflects damage, right? It doesn't stay like you normally, like your chainmail does, for example.
Correct.
So
How?
it is repeatable though, and it's there to save you 1 damage, and when you heal, it comes back. The warhammer, that could be huge in some of your massive attacks where you're attacking everybody. You have what, one of those, 2 of those?
I have one attack that'll hit 2. Or 2 attacks that will hit 2 actually. One from range. One attack that will spin and hit everyone adjacent. That's probably the biggest
Yeah.
obvious. But I've also got the burn card where you run through everybody and damage them. But is that an attack?
No, because it's the one that you just you damage them for 1, or you burn light and you damage them for 2. Correct.
Right.
So that's not an attack action. It doesn't have the word
Yeah.
attack to start it.
Not the same synergy as with the brute's movement damage
No.
ability.
I like the
But
Warhammer, honestly. In another
it's pretty
playthrough,
good.
I bought the Warhammer.
One
And
thing I would say for the heater shield is that if I already have that ability out that lets me retaliate based on my shield, the heater shield will still trigger that effect.
no, it will
Uh,
not.
shield 1 for the attack, it won't give me shield 1 for the attack, thus giving me retaliate 1 for the attack?
I don't believe so, no.
Ah, okay, never mind.
I've never seen it in play, so I don't know for sure, but I don't believe it will be. It just will for the attack, right? The operative word there is for the attack, not for the retaliation after the attack.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I can see that.
But I mean, the other thing is you can't have the Warhammer and the heater shield, right? So you can buy the
Right.
heater shield now, use it until you can afford the Warhammer, and save you. It'll probably save you 2 to 3 health a scenario, um, until you earn 30, and then you can sell it back for 10. So you need to get back up to 20, right?
Yeah. When we get
So
down to that, I think I'm just gonna go with the winged shoes because I think those I'm gonna keep in my kit probably forever.
I think that's a good choice. I think you're going to be super happy with your purchase here, and I'm not even the merchant.
You are the salesman, though.
Yeah, I like the wing shoes for the red guard. I like the hammer for the red guard, but I got to admit I have bought the shield and sold it back for the hammer. All
Yeah,
right,
I just love the hammer. It's so fun.
it is, especially with the attack alls and you get in a big group like you have been in this last couple scenarios.
Mhm.
So that pretty much pulls to a close this one, the Black Ship. Congratulations, Impernal. I imagine in my
Thank
head
you.
that you've got some weird accent that the P is silent. Um,
Impernal.
anyway, that's been Copperfield Gaming's, and hopefully you'll like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear your comments and be able to put some responses out there. Kender, you got any words?
Thanks for having me, and like and subscribe.
Yeah, it's great to have you, and we'll catch you in the next episode when we go look at the ritual in the stone.